Hello, my name is Dorika. I'm energetics embodiment coach who support you to expand your capacity to receive your desires with ease. So in this video, what I'm going to share with you is not something about mindset. It's something that goes deeper than mindset. So have you ever doing all the inner work, saying all the right affirmations, but still feel like your desires aren't fully landing in your life? Today, we are diving into a powerful truth that I've seen over and over again. Is not your mindset that's blocking you, it's your nervous system. Whether you're manifesting love, calling in abundance, freedom, desire for expansion, or even just more abundance, more love, if your body doesn't feel safe with it, it won't let it in. So in this video, we are going to explore how the nervous system hold on to familiar, why you must rewire your nervous system to receive your desires with ease, why you may resist what you actually want, and how to create energetic safety for your next level of life, next level of desires. So if you are an empowered woman, which I know you are, on this journey of expansion, this video is for you. Let's begin. It all started with me visiting my friend's home recently. So I arrived at my friend's home and I'm in the lift, and when I'm supposed to press the level of my friend's home, I forgot. Oh, what level is it? My mind just turned blank. And I tried to call her to get the correct level, but she's not answering the phone. And so I start guessing which level. So I went up a few floors, and then I will look at the door. Not this one. This one is not that familiar door. And eventually she picked up and she told me the right level, and I visited her home. However, at that moment, I felt amused. And when I arrived at that familiar door outside my friend's home, this is exactly the door that I've been searching for, I noticed my body felt relief. I felt safe. I smiled and I entered with ease. So this is a very, very self-amusing incident, but it was later on, weeks later, that finally something landed so deeply in me through this amusing event. That isn't this is exactly how our nervous system works? We always choose what is familiar. Our nervous system always chooses what is familiar. Our nervous system finds safety in what it already knows. And that explains something we often don't realize when it comes to our manifestation journey process. It's not that we can't receive our desires. Is that our nervous system doesn't recognize them as safe. And if your nervous system doesn't recognize it as safe to receive, you can't receive. And now the interesting thing is your nervous system talking about. Okay, the nervous system chooses what is familiar. The nervous system chooses what it feels safe to receive. And our nervous system is conditioned by the past. So when it comes to manifesting your desires, they are not about the past. Your desires are about what you would love to receive, what you would love to create in the future, right now. Your desires are more about forward, future. Yet, your nervous system is conditioned by the past. So, of course, your next level of desire might feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable to your nervous system. But here is the powerful part. You don't have to wait for the familiar. You get to train your body to feel safe with what is new, with what you would love to create, you love to call in, what you would love to receive. You get to condition your nervous system to trust the frequency of your future. An analogy will be like, it's like tuning your radio station. Is that when you tune your radio station 100 FM, you know, I tune 100 FM, I can listen to the radio from 100 FM broadcast clearly, loudly, right? And when you tune your radio, if you tune like 99.9, 99.8, it's buzzing, it's not clear. Or even if you tune into other radio station, it's not what you want to listen, right? So likewise, once you align with the right frequency, you don't wonder if it's coming. Once you align with the frequency of your desire, it's not is it coming? Is it not coming? It simply is, you just know it has to show up. Because you've become a match. If your desired frequency of your desire is 100 FM, you are 100 FM in frequency, it's a match. You know it's gonna show up. You know it's a match. It has to show up. But if your frequency is 99, 98 FM, and your frequency of your desire is 100 FM, then not reaching, almost there, not landing there, right? And so maybe that's why I love crystals so much, because crystals are nature. They are not just beautiful, they hold frequency. Like a rose quartz, it holds the frequency of love, gentle, softness, right? And if it comes to black tourmaline, the frequency, protective, centered, masculine, grounded. Can you feel the difference frequency? And Larima, the frequency is flow, peace, ocean. See? And if you hold the frequency of citrine, it is optimism, light, joy, right? So all these crystals, they each have its own frequency, and it helps to rewire your nervous system. However, I have to disclaim here, you don't need a crystal to tune into these frequencies. You don't need a rose quartz to tune into frequency of love. You don't need a black tourmaline to tune into the frequency of grounded centeredness, stillness. you can tune it without the crystals. However, when you allow crystals to support you, is a gentle invitation to access the energy more easily. Like when you just hold a rose quartz, you just feel love, softness, compassion, reminder, self-love, self-compassion. Just like when you just hold a black tourmaline, you feel grounded, protective, present, right? So you don't need these crystals in order to tune into this frequency, the frequency of your desire. However, it's more of allowing yourself to be supported by crystals if it is your desire, in manifesting with ease, in accessing, tuning into your energy more easily. But it's not a need, it's more of support. Yeah, it's a tool, it's a support, it's not a source also. Alright, so it's tuning into frequency, nervous system. It's not about willpower. It's not like using the mind. Okay, I must be love, I must be abundance. No, it doesn't work that way. It's about energetic permission. So crystals can help your nervous system recognize and align to the energy you are calling in. However, it is not a must. It is a support. Without the crystals, you also can tune into all these energies. But let's be honest, something that is physical, that you can hold, touch, and connect, that support you in tuning into the frequency of love, frequency of compassion with more ease. Alright? So, and here is something I've learned. Sometimes when our soul says yes, when something speaks so deeply to our soul, but our nervous system isn't ready for it yet, and the body will say no. Your body still thinks the cage is safer than your expansion. So it's like you're in this cage because familiar, safe. Outside this cage, danger. So this is the protection, and so your nervous system only allow in what is familiar and safe. So if you say, I would love to manifest love, but your body is still remembering pain, heartbreak, you can't let love in. You say, you love to be more free, freedom. But if your body associates freedom means selfish, danger, lonely, chaos, it won't happen. It won't be allowed in. And it's okay. That's why this inner work awareness matters. To let your body, to let your nervous system to catch up to your soul. And one of the most powerful things I'm learning is this. Freedom is safe too. You know, we have been trained to believe it is not. That freedom is reckless. Freedom is selfish. I mean, with all the rules, regulations, in maintaining order, in belonging to a group, you know, Even we value freedom, our body doesn't feel safe to be free. Which means if we choose expansion, we'll lose love, or stability, or belonging. And if that is the case, would we choose to expand? If there is this fear, expansion leads to loss. Fear of loss limit the expansion. Expansion leads to loneliness because to let go of people, connection that once is so close, we'll lose sense of belonging, and so it will limit the expansion. So this is what we've been told and conditioned, what our nervous system have been conditioned to believe, to learn, to associate. And so every time you want expansion, every time you want that freedom, your body is telling you, don't go there. It's not safe. But what if it's not true? What if freedom is actually the natural state of your being? Because that's the truth. Our soul is meant to be free. Our soul is just meant to expand. Free, expansion, liberation. Not chaos, but flow. Not separation, but alignment. And this shows up so often in relationship when it comes to nervous system safety with manifestation love. I mean, there are people who avoid relationship, avoid love, even though they keep saying they would love to meet the one, they would love, but they deeply value freedom. And if they associate intimacy, being close with someone is not safe, vulnerability is not safe, letting go of control is not safe, then they can keep manifest, visualize, affirmation, and meet people, right? Aligned action is there, mindset is there, desire is there, intention is there, everything is click, right? But if the nervous system is saying not safe, you don't feel safe in opening your heart. No matter how many people you meet, you put on a mask. Afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of being emotionally intimate, afraid of connection closely. Topics are just surface topics. Afraid of expressing your feelings authentically. Then love can't be in. And we always condition that singles are the most freedom. And if you have this belief, singlehood have the most freedom. Being in relationship or marriage, lose freedom. Lose yourself. Then unconsciously, you always choose what's familiar. Unconsciously, you will still choose to be single if you value freedom. Because valuing freedom is so much more than being in a love relationship to you. So what if real love is safe and free? What if being single is freedom? Being in a relationship, commitment, or marriage, you still get to enjoy freedom and more love. That is not about losing something, it's more of amplifying love, amplifying freedom, enhancing your happiness. Isn't it? that is still safe and that is still free. So what if your nervous system is just learning what healthy intimacy feels like? That when love is present, you are still allowed to be you. That connection doesn't cage you, but it meets you. It supports you. It allows you to express more of who you already are. And that's when love becomes magnetic. Be you. Beautiful. And so, for today, your soul right now know exactly what you desire. And your nervous system is still learning how to feel safe with your desire, to feel safe in holding your next level of desire. Your soul knows what you want. Your nervous system is still just learning how to hold it. And this is not resistance. It is rewiring. So remember, your receiving get easier, natural, when your nervous system, energy system feels safe and open to receive. Remember, you can only receive what your nervous system feels safe to receive. This is not about mindset. This is about your body. This is the intelligence of our body, the intelligence of our nervous system. It is in our power to train, to condition your nervous system to be familiar with the new, to be familiar with your next level. And this is your empowerment. So, if you have been wondering, you have done all the right affirmations, journaling, visualization, clear intention, energy, healing. Why it's still not happening yet? Look into, are you the person with the nervous system that feels safe and ready to hold your next level of desires? Which means, imagine what your desires show up tomorrow. How do you feel? Do you feel safe? Do you feel, I can hold it? Or do you feel, it's here? And then, can I really hold it? Is it safe? Your thoughts will tell you whether your current state is a state of ready to hold it, or there is still this capacity and space for you to train your nervous system to feel safe, to hold it, or there is limiting beliefs that you get to release it in order to feel safe, to hold your desires. This is your nervous system intelligence. So remember, receiving gets easier when your system feels safe and open. Alright? So thank you for your time and energy in this video. This video have shared some light, some awareness, and some reflection for you to think about, to rewatch, so that it lands in deeper for you, that you get to train yourself to be ready to receive, to have your desires by simply aware of your nervous system capacity. And if you've enjoyed such sharing manifestation wisdom, do remember to subscribe or even explore my services. And with this, I look forward to see you, connect with you in my next video. Bye bye.